Hey, welcome everyone. So, in this episode, we're gonna be doing my own personal review on what I thought about the 5th anniversary. The good, the many good, there's not so much bad, and the things that I don't really like about it. So, first we're gonna go through the first part of it, and before we actually go do that, please like and subscribe, hit the notification, hit the like button. I'll just do this before the beginning of the video, so I'll give you about 3 seconds. Thank you, whoever did that, whoever actually did that, thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. So, let's just get through this, right? So, here's the first part of the anniversary, and then... So let's go first of all through these tickets. These tickets aren't really that useful, but I like them because they were all sparkings. These tickets gave you 10 sparkings, they give you 100 sparkings, which is always used for a player that doesn't have everyone maxed out. So, for me, I got mainly my characters Zankai Awakened, more stars, so... For this, I really like the idea of this, and I feel like they should include this for Legends Festival if they can. Now, this 10 days limit ticket, I'm being honest, it shouldn't be 10 days. It should be a week, if I'm being completely honest. Because 10 days to wait for like green beaters, no. I feel like it should be every Sunday you get a Legends limited ticket instead. Which, I feel like it would be a little bit better. Because, 10 days, not 10 days, 7 every Sunday. Get a Legends limited ticket. It's the end of the week. Let's get the new channel. Let's get the new Android. Now we got the Android. Now we got the G4. Instead of being like 10 days, it's like a fucking Thursday. I still got work tomorrow, but like, hey man, guess what? It made it even worse because I have the fucking green beers. Thank you. And if it's like, and they should really be dropping like these old set like LFs. So like, I don't know how to put it, but like they should give a higher chance to the newer LFs and then a lower chance to the older ones to like really balance it out. Now like, I'm not saying give like the Jaren a 50% chance of happening, but like just like making a little bit of split, like a 2 or 3% chance more of like the more good units. Because we're talking about units like Bardock and the Androids. Like they're not in the meta, but like they're decent enough for like a beginner player could use them. Because I feel like this is something where I feel like they can a little bit improve on, to be honest. Legendary Tuesday medals are completely fine as they are. I don't see a issue. Maybe they gave 150 crystals. That's like nitpicking at this point. Yeah, sure. The Tuesday medals, that's completely fine. Oh, right. Roulette stuff. Do it every. Honestly, they should do it every day. It was that fire. I legitimately think I'd love to log in for the roulette personally, so I feel like it would be a welcome addition for me if they just did every day. It's not that much materials. You get like 100 crystals every 3 days. At most you get 50 star movers and you call it a day. So I feel like it's really useful if they would. I feel like they should actually implement this for like every time. Maybe like for Legends Festival and for Anniversary if they don't want to do it for like the normal thing now. I'd be pretty happy with that too. So these medals are the medals. They're a little annoying to get, but I mean, they are supposed to be annoying. The crystals that they gave, though, were amazing. So, for how many crystals they gave you, I feel like it's worth it. Now, I'm gonna go a little bit off on a tangent. Hoi Poi, it fucking sucks. Garbage. Like, the one that they gave in December was like the spectacular one that you wanted. This is hot garbage. If we're gonna do a Hoi Poi, give us crystals. Don't give us garbage. Crystals. I want crystals, not fucking platinum coins and souls. I want crystals. I remember when they used to give you 700, 1,000, even 500 crystals for doing the Hoi Poi. And now we got this shit. No crystals. At least give us crystals in the Hoi Poi. Like they do in Treasure Battle. At least like sneak it in. You feel me? But no, this is just garbage. I think I'd rather have another event than Hoi Poi at this point. Just please upgrade the Hoi Poi, do something, make it so they give us crystals, and I understand that these LFZ powers should be rare, but Jesus Christ, the chances on just like 600 G powers, it's like I don't remember, it's 0.0001 or something like that. Add another zero removal, but like it's so low to the point where it's just like, is it really worth it to try to like spend me 1,500 energy for a slight chance I might get an LFZ power if I need it? But like, this Hoi Poi is the worst Hoi Poi ever. I hate saying it because Dragon Ball Legends are really good at their stuff, and especially this year, this anniversary's been amazing, but this Hoi Poi, straight ass. never do it like this again. But like, this is one of the main things that Legendary screwed up on. They didn't mess up on really that much, but like, this is one of the main things. So I'm really appreciative on what else they did. Really right, they did a lot of things right, but this is the one area where they really do have to improve on if they want to make the next year better.
This next one might also be a bit familiar.
Anniversary choice battle.
This is the anniversary.
It's for beginners only, really, so I don't see a purpose in doing this. Free-to-play units, I'm being honest, they gotta buff these free-to-play units, so if you're gonna do it for anniversary, they have to be useful every time. Co-op, again, I have to say this again, they have to do another overhaul of co-op. It's so genuinely boring, co-op. I hate grinding for co-op. They really have to fix the whole the whole system for PvE. Like, it's just all of it is just not good. But that's talking about in general. In this scenario, I feel like they give us a little bit more rewards to make it more enticing, but like, if you have to give us that many rewards to make co-op more enticing, I feel like that there might be something wrong with the system of co-op in general. So I think there might be a little bit of tweaking, like a couple updates to co-op that they could use here. Now this Road of Legends fight BS crap is honestly, it's not useful. Sure, you could say, oh my god, I could get the new Kefla, but all these units aren't really in the meta, so I don't really saw a point in doing these. I mean, sure, I could have got a 14-star, like, what's the ability? That would have been nice, but, I'm being honest, I have the Zenkai, some of these, like, free-to-play units, or I give them, not a plot, they don't deserve a plot, it's Zenkai, and then with the Zenkai, it was like the Zenkai unit, you get, like, 100 crystals or something like that. I feel like they didn't venture out to Zenkai these units, because they're not good. They're not, so maybe, like, every, like, time you do a free-to-play unit, they'll think of a Zenkai for the free-to-play unit, which is free. You don't have to grind, you don't have to do no, like, stupid battle on it, so I would see a purpose in that, too. Free-to-play units in general, they have to fix. I don't like how they just copy and paste. I understand the reason why, but they're so enticing thing to grind them, to be honest.
So make sure to get ready to call.
The way they did general is fine this year, honestly. And then, okay, yeah, here we go on to the characters from part 1.
Use the code every day to search for
like, oh crap, I can't even play that, I'm pretty sure. Oops. Yeah, I can't play that. Kuwaiti, completely fine unit. I mean, honestly, once I saw this, I thought we were gonna get shafted for part 1. But a lot of good units here. Casserole, they did really nicely here. So, got Casserole, we got the. Let's not forget I love transforming Jiren, and he deserves a little bit of spotlight. Then, of course, we got the fucking, you know, the main tagline, the get tag Goku and Frieza. So, that's nice, but like, and we're talking about the units itself. Casserole is the only real unit which I don't think is gonna make it out of, like, once he's out of the new system, he's not gonna be there anymore. He's not gonna be in the meta. So Jiren, Kuwaiti, Mekan, the Goku and Frieza. Oh right, he's talking about this now. Goku and Frieza, when they first released, were a hot, steaming pile of fucking trash. You want to talk about units that did absolutely nothing?
Limited, Goku and Final Form Frieza. This is the first time.
You want to talk about units that did like absolutely nothing? You gotta talk about this the tag Goku and Frieza. I mean, here they're gonna talk about the Casserole and the what's this again? Oh yeah, Kuwaiti, really good support unit. The fact that she removed Gauge and does all this good stuff. He has a cover change even, so that's nice. Casserole. If you're a beginner, you could probably use Casserole. It's not bad by any means, but you don't want to use them in high tiers, but like in the middle to low tier, like low, middle, like below high tier, you can use him. Jiren's really good. I still believe personally he's a top 10 unit in the game. He's a unit that even tanks a lot of hits for Ultra Super, Ultra Vegeta Blue, so any unit that could do that, I feel like, is good automatically. So I think this Jiren really benefits from being able to tank. His green card's nice, both of their green cards nice. Before transforming, after is really nice. Really good unit overall, and there's nothing really to complain about this Jiren. So, by the way, the first thing he had like 5. He had like 5 pages of just like straight up content he has, right? So, attack Goku and Frieza. Now, when they first came out, they were garbage, but after they gave them the buff, they were the best unit. And you know what's funny? I feel so bad for Ultra Hit because before and like during the Universe Rep Rampage and before the buff of Goku and Frieza, you guys should see this when we talking about background, but before that, Ultra Hit used to be the best character in the game because, now we had a team just work with the 17 and the Kuwaiti and the Revival UI. All these units came together and they revealed a really, really nice Universe Rep team with the Ultra Hit in the middle of it. So, after the time Goku and Frieza got buffed, completely changed the game. Goku and Frieza were the best unit until part 3 of the anniversary. So, did a really nice with the unit here. The way that they put the format was nice. I don't feel like anything was wrong. One thing that did get me a little annoyed though was the fact that 17 wasn't in it. I feel like they should have put 17 and they shouldn't put in like the little bait banner, but that was really annoying. But other than that, like, we're talking about a unit that would have been really nice to have as an extra LF. So just that's a little nitpick, but I know they wanted to get more money, but was it really worth trying to put 17 out of the banner? I would have subbed way more if 17 was in the banner before Goku and Frieza came out. That's the only reason why I summoned, was for Goku and Frieza. And when I realized they were asked, I stopped summoning altogether until they got the buff again. So, that's always nice, but still. Here we're talking about, new missions added. This never became that useful. Bonsai is always nice. The Rage, thank you God for Rage. Whoever made Rage 7 weeks, it should have been 8 weeks, but you know what? Hey man, I'm a grateful man. They should have reset it this a little bit more times, but you know what? That's fine. Oh yeah, this annoyed me. Listen, if you're gonna give us any little sparking you want, they have to do it 3 or 4 times. You can't just give one little ticket out. Like if they really want to make this more impactful for beginner players and to get new Zenkais, they have to, release these characters like 3 or 4 times. I have to give these tickets 3 or 4 times. Now, of course, we're going to be talking about the bait banners, chance time. It's chance time. There's nothing really interesting that patch happened. This was like all of the recap for part 1. So, like, part 1 is a solid beginning, 8 out of 10. After Goku and Frieza got buffed, 9 out of 10. Really nice if you got the unit. They were really nice unit to use, so. Login bonuses were nice. The anniversary, what's this? Oh yeah, anniversary challenge, sure. Oh yeah, this is the banner I was talking about in my last weekly reset video. So, no one should have ever summoned on this banner, to be honest. But this was nice. A lot of good events. It was like 8.5 to 9.5 out of 10. Now talking about on the high end, if you got every unit, it's a 9.5. Dude, just perfect. You got everything that you wanted, perfect. If you didn't, then it was still nice. Don't get me wrong, like. Even if you didn't get if you're gonna get the LFG and still they're Kuwaiti, so I'm gonna give it overall part 1 9 out of 10. Like straight good. It was good. Bonsai equipment. They also gave us some free crystals in the beginning. Tuesday Metal Suicide Treasure Battles. The duel was good because they gave a lot of crystals out and all that crap. So, oh yeah, bait banner. They did a lot with these bait banners, to be honest, and I'm glad they did because it's anniversary. I should be spending all my crystals I've been saving up for multiple months, so that's always nice. But now we get this legend. Nah, this crap isn't useful. Now here we're talking about the transition from part 1 to part 2. Now I won't be talking that much about the free-to-play units because genuinely they weren't good. Cooler and the 13 weren't good, so I'm just gonna get past this. But they're free-to-play units, so that's always nice, a little nice addition, I guess. But another thing that they also have to improve on is when they're free-to-play characters, and 3, they have to like completely help out these platinums. Because like, listen, man, I get that the platinum's good, but like, one, you gotta lower it from. I didn't gotta lower it. You gotta like increase the percentages. It doesn't matter if they will be a little overpowered. They're an old unit, and eventually they'll fall off, so it'll be fine. I feel like, especially for this one, they should have given a little bit more buffs. Instead of like the 50%, it should have been 75. And I feel like that should be for every unit. It shouldn't be 50, it should be 75, because if I'm being completely honest, like, even after the platinum, they weren't that good. They weren't all that, so I feel like it would have really been useful if they gave, like, this Goku, like, so many more buffs that they did in their equipment, but instead they gave like a pretty old mid equipment, to be honest. So it really doesn't know. Half the friendship is garbage. I never did it. I don't get why people like half the friendship. This is when they got there about this one. Everything really got good. Limit break banner. The UI Zenkai is really good. During this time, the transition phase between part 1 to part 2, it was a 9.5 out of 10. It was almost perfect. Like, have you a bunch of crystals, this battle gauntlet's pretty easy to do, and it was really nice, honestly. So, they also gave you more story modes and Zenkai Rush Light, which is always appreciated. Popular event, new raid. I like that they do more raid, anniversary tower, battle gauntlet, all this stuff. Ultra Pro Leap was never useful, so it was a bad bait banner. And then here, we're almost there. There's a little thing. And here we get to the part 2 of the anniversary, so I have it right here actually opened up. So I'm being honest,
everyone.
We'll be going through this one a lot faster, to be honest, so we should be a lot quicker with this one. Thank High Awaken, there's a chance time crap. Extreme Battle. I feel like every time you play and win a PvP match, you get a ticket instead of doing like these little like event crap. The way that they do Extreme Battle is bad. The Sparkings and Legends Limited weren't that good, so I didn't see a really purpose in doing that. This Anniversary Choice Battle was interesting. I would just get the crystals, but like if you want to get these units Zenkai, then I guess that's the only real reason why you would do it. They also have to tell some of the Zenkai picks were so random, like this guy. Why this guy? He's not good. I'll tell you that much, he's not good. I don't know why I still don't know why the Zenkai don't. Like later this week I'll say my prediction why, but like it's so pathetic if they did it for a reason. I think they did it. Orange Piccolo, the red Gohan's pretty good. This Orange Piccolo is like straight bombs. I was talking about the unit.
Makes this an incredible.
I never got the Gohan, so we could skip past this. I heard he's pretty good and he's a really good support unit, so that's what I heard about it. But this fucking Piccolo, I don't have him either, but every time I face him in PvP, I immediately think this guy's a fucking beginner, isn't he? Like, this guy is straight ass. What is this guy doing? Like, this guy's ass. I don't. Mid. Is that ass? He's mid. So, that was like the little first part. I'm being honest, the way that they did this was majestical. I loved it. It's like they little like they were like, oh, we're gonna count it off here, guys. Like the little.
That brings us to the
end of the new 5th anniversary info. And the way that they did both. Okay, bro.
After that, just.
And the little bye shit. I was like, damn, that was a little bit disappointing. That's the way they should do it every year. Then I'm like, damn, they should have something else. And then I'm like, yo, I saw superhero. I'm like, damn, what is this? I saw Magenta. I'm like, wait, no way. And I was shocked when I just saw the tag Gammas. So shocked, and I love the way that they did this Gammas. I mean, he should have a little bit of a buff. They should have given Piccolo a little bit of a buff, and this one just a little tiny bit. They don't need it, but they don't need that much to be good. But a little bit of buff would have been good. They released this. The Magenta, I don't have this. This tag is beyond beautiful. I love the way that they did this tag. They play out really nice, to be honest. So, wait, let me get a quick water break. Yeah, like I said before, they would have did this tag amazing. So, by the way, just all like, I'm just making this up on the spot. So, beautiful tag and nice cover changes, beautiful animation, best win train in the game in my opinion. Not a left win train. This is such a beautiful win train that they gave literally here. So let me see. Let me try to pull it up right here. The little fire, and then he went, "You did great, number 2. You did great." Like, that's sick. You're not telling me that's not sick. So, a really good unit. Honestly, right now they might be top 12, honestly. So I should really do a video on what I think the top 10 units are, but they did really nicely with the banner here. Beast Spawn's always useful if you do get him again, so. The Superheroes Justice thing, that was nice. And their gift is always appreciated with that, so. This, I'm gonna be honest, 10 out of 10. Loved it. Didn't get the units, but I loved it anyways. The presentation of the units. Sure, the units were ass, but the presentation, the hype, it was so nice. I was barely able to sleep. I was so worried about getting the units. I mean, hey, I only got the Gammas, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I got the best units, so that was nice. But I give this a 10 out of 10. A lot of ways to get crystals, a lot of good stuff, honestly. Commentary video, this, choice battle, tournament powers, Zenkai Rush Super Zord appreciated, new Legends Road Toys appreciated, just crafting appreciated, there was new ways to get crystals, appreciated, chance appreciated. This is never appreciated. I hate the super crystals, but still, they need to get money somewhere, so that's fine. Appreciated, again, Bonsai, this is not appreciated. Again, I said before, they need to really buff people, so. Extreme battle, whatever you gave it to us, I didn't do it, but to the people who did it, I hope it was worth it. New anniversary raid, this guy, the bait banners were immaculate, this guy, and then we're talking about like the little hint is the transitioning crap, so the really good choice for a Zenkai. Just really played Goku Black, amazing, I already did a video on it, he's actually good, like him a lot. They did the Zenkai well, Path to Friendship is garbage, never do it, co-op, appreciate it, there's all of this is appreciated, Limit Break again, this Zenkai Rush again, this again. Appreciate it. Weird ways to get spend your crystals, and that was quick. Holy shit, I went through that really quick. So, of course, I thought about part 1 when they do release all this crap. So, yeah, they should really have to fix these kind of equipments. They're not really doing justice. So, this will be the shortest one, I think. It is not. It's 32 minutes. Holy shit. I thought about the winning numbers. This crap isn't really worth looking at for. Okay. Okay, here we go, so, let me just...
Are you all enjoying the current season of Anniversary Space Time Duel? At its core, this event aims to decide the strongest fighter of the 5th anniversary,
nice.
but...
Honestly, they should do it like the last time they gave us LFC power for doing good in the PvP season. That would have been nice. This was really nice. The way the raid on the shop was really nice. These free-to-play characters, except the Goku Black was really nice, so... That was cool. Oh, one thing I will say is that the beginning of this drone video was so confusing as hell, and I said, whoa, what are these balls? I know the Dragon Balls, but like, what was the intended purpose of doing this? I don't know. Like, it confused me for a while because I thought it was gonna be Omega, like a big red ball. I didn't think it was orange. I thought it was red. I'm like, is that Omega Shenron? Oh my god, that's Omega Shenron. And then I'm like, okay, no, they're just doing Vegito blue, like the smart people they are. Really beautiful animations here, so like we're talking about beautiful animations, really overpowered unit, but I'm giving this part only an 8 out of 10 because KG was no ways to get crystals, so that was really annoying. I got the unit, but to all the people that didn't have any ways to get crystals, I'm sorry, but Legends just didn't want you to succeed. I don't know why they gave you no ways to get crystals, so. Trying about new Zenkai. This is new Zenkai. This is where we officially ended. Really short, this is the after party. Here is where we officially ended. Overall, what I give the whole anniversary, and thank you for sticking by, and thank you for sticking by for this, by the way, so. Remember to like and subscribe. If you didn't do it in the beginning, I'll give you 3 seconds again. If you did it, thank you, but what I give this in total? I give this a 9 out of 10. Really beautiful anniversary. Is it the best anniversary? In my opinion, it is. There's a lot more they could do better, but we're talking about from 9 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. We're talking about almost perfect to perfect. So it's a lot of nitpicking that we have to do here, but this anniversary, thank you to the Legends team. Thank you for Toshi for really doing this really nicely. I really have to like give a round of applause to them, but beautiful, like genuinely fucking beautiful what they did with this. Now we can't scroll through here because this is technically the after party, but the amount of crystals they gave him, part 1 and part 2. I feel like the main reason why I won't give him 9.5 is because part 3, they didn't give any crystals, and then they really messed up on a couple things, but other than that, they did really nicely here. But I'm not going to be taking any more time. You know my opinion. Post your opinions in the comment below. What do you think? What do you give this anniversary out of 10? Is it the best one yet that we had? I personally think so, but what do you think? So I'm not going to waste any more time. I want to play some DBO. I want your sum for the unit. I want you to get that unit. And most importantly, I just want you to have some damn fun. And peace.